All right.
Hey, all you awesome people. Feels like a long time since I've said that. Hello, this is Kiernan. This is the Sweet Side of Fries channel, and I'm back for, sorry, but a short time. I made a video a couple years ago called Life Update, and I've changed that to Life Update 2021, and now I'm making Life Update 2025. This is probably a big shock to anybody who has kept tabs on this channel. I haven't uploaded in quite a while. I don't know, today I was in a good mood. It's my last day of work for the year, and I was like, I'm gonna make this video, which I've been thinking of making the Life Update follow-up video for a good bit of time. For a long time sitting on like, what should I talk about? But I was like, I don't know. And today I just was like, I'm just gonna send it. Okay, so this is a Life Update video. What does that mean? I used to do things that I just called vlogs on the channel, which was me being in middle school into high school, and just kind of like, I'm going to turn the camera on and I'm just going to talk about whatever comes to my mind.
It has been the first vlog in like 2 weeks or so, and I'll get into that, but I just wanted to say that everything's going great. I guess I kind of do like a vlog a week kind of thing. My room's really messy. Hold on, sorry about that. Hey room, clean yourself. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, and in the future I may not get a video out every day like I was trying to do.
And I did that like every week, it feels like, or every 2 weeks. And then I think I matured a little bit, and I was like, who's really watching this stuff? And then I made that video called Life Update, and then I haven't really made a vlog or a life update since then, so it's been 4 years. Now, a big update that I want to give first is that I've wisened up a lot to the internet since 4 years ago. So, with a reaction content style, I think we're going to look at my old Life Update video. And I'm just going to jump around a bit and comment on things that I talked about in the last Life Update.
All right.
Hey everybody, welcome back to
All right, stop. I know as a reaction commenter, I'm not supposed to stop it that often. I'm just supposed to sit here with a blank face. But look at that guy. Honestly, looking at me from a couple years ago, I dissociate a ton. It takes me aback a lot to see how I looked at the time.
Upgraded to this point, and I spend most of my days at this computer nowadays whenever I have free time.
I just want to say that's very sad of him. It's not gonna be me ragging on myself, but what am I talking about? I spend all my time at the desk
Studying electrical engineering. I've been an intern for Power Tools company for like plumbing and other things.
Rigid Power Tools. I don't know why I was so cryptic about it, but I stayed with them, so I'm an engineer with them right now. Okay, so I'm probably going to cut a lot of that out because that wasn't very interesting. You can go watch the old episode if you want. But yeah, I think the point is, 4 years between then and now, it's pretty mind-boggling how much stuff has changed, how many things I've discovered in that time, how I've changed as a person, how the world has changed. I mean, it's just like, it's crazy taking these snapshots of time so far apart from each other and then doing a comparison. Let me just say, I'm very proud of my weight loss stuff that I've done over the past 4 years, and I feel like I should kind of underscore that as an important thing that happened. So I'm gonna look at some old pictures of me. Here's a more flattering picture of me. Okay, I'm gonna show it. I don't know if I have to blur my nipples or anything. I don't think so. Quite the flattering picture of my stomach. I think that day I was like, I'm gonna take pictures of myself and do some push-ups. I did like 10 push-ups. So between September 2021 and January or February, I lost like 50 pounds. Wow, here's me. Whoa, looking so cool. Look at the veins. There I'm going to work. There I do not look good. So there's some portions of that weight loss thing that for the first time I was like, holy crap, this is like just by forming good habits, I can change myself so drastically. That's never been a thing that I accomplished before. And so you get kind of addicted to that feeling, and it takes priority over, like, I don't know, feeling hungry or, you know, feeling drained and stuff. So that was my starting picture, I'm pretty sure. And I think these are each taken like 2 weeks apart. So this is 6 weeks after I started. Was a pretty intense jump. Yeah, it says, oh, I guess they were all timestamped to the same day because I downloaded them all at one point. I think this is over the course of a couple months after this. I started doing them pretty far apart from one another. Okay, so by the way, the Life Update 2021, I did that in July of that year. And in the video, I was like, I am a very large person. Maybe I will get my weight under control this summer, but who knows? And I did. So I really feel like these life updates, there might be something to them. Promising myself to things, I guess. At one point, all right, I was gonna make a whole documentary style video of this is what weight loss did for me. This is the grit it took to do weight loss, and I was gonna put it in a whole bunch of these working out videos and stuff. But I decided against it. Wow, look at me go. Keep looking at the screen. You good?
Okay, shut it. Bye. Bye, have a great time.
All right, we're gonna play a game. Who is this? Who is it that you see? I'm doing the Walter White thing. Who is it you think you see? Jesse! I guess what I wanted to segue into, what are new things that I could try? What are things that I could change about myself? That's been like a big thing that's been very helpful. I think there's a bit of assumption here, but I think I was behind a little bit in that regard. I think a lot of people have that kind of phase in college, and I didn't. And in college, I kind of just like skated through, not really thinking very critically about things I should try, who I should try to be, things I should change about myself. I actually didn't consider I wanted to change things about myself for a good part of college. I was kind of just there, and maybe that's okay. But I've just been a lot happier trying new things and considering things that I can change about myself and just making incremental little changes. This video was brought to you by Sprite. So yeah, that was the last 4 years. Career changes, burnout, questioning everything. You know, character development. But you know what hasn't changed in 4 years? That crisp, no-nonsense, lemon-lime clarity. Because thirst doesn't need explaining. Cold, crisp, and honest. Sprite. Obey your thirst. Buy some Sprite. Alright, so who is present day me? Maybe that's a good topic. So I went to engineering school for 5.5 years, and now I'm an electrical engineer, and I can design circuit boards, and I'm really happy that I went that route. I think circuit boards design is very fun, hardware design. I'm in a development program, so like I go through different departments of engineering within the same company. I guess that kind of takes me into the big life update that I'll have next year, which is I'm going out of the country for 6 months. I'm going to Germany as part of that development program. Besides an engineer, another thing I put on here is I think who I am, or what I am, is a teacher in a lot of ways. So at work, even though I'm in a development program myself, a lot of my job revolves around teaching and being a mentor to other engineers coming in as interns, and that has been probably the most rewarding part of my job. It makes me really think about, you know, do I want to stay in like just technical world for the rest of my life, or do I want to pivot a little bit to being a mentor, or even going back to school and being a teacher? So maybe that's a path forward.
Who are you talking to right now? Who is it you think you see? Do you know what would happen if I suddenly decided to stop going into work? A business that's big enough it can be listed on the NASDAQ goes belly up. Disappears. It ceases to exist. I am not in danger, Skylar. I am the danger. A guy opens his door and gets shot, and you think that of me? No. I am the one who knocks.
Besides being a teacher at work, actually on this channel, the best performing videos, the 3 best performing videos are guides, tutorials. My best being the Super Mario World tutorial video. That one took off like crazy, and the reason it took off is I was actually smart for once. I make a lot of videos, or I've made a lot of videos where I'm just like, I guess this game's in my library and, it'd be kind of fun to play it, so I'm just gonna make a video on it. This Super Mario World video, I was in the middle of my playthrough, and I didn't know where one of the switches were, so I was like, I'll just look up a tutorial. And there wasn't a tutorial on it, and I was like, that sucks. So then I went and found it myself. I could have looked up a guide, probably on like a forum or something. It had to exist, but it wasn't a YouTube video. So honestly, I could have pivoted a while ago to just being a guides tutorial channel, and it would have been probably a lot more lucrative. I looked at my old videos pretty recently, some like old Minecraft Let's Plays and stuff, and I was pretty funny. Especially Cuphead. Cuphead was a great series, like through and through. There was a lot of, I don't know, I just had a lot of personality in those, I guess. Yeah, I think over time, there was definitely a shift in the energy that I brought to my videos. Like early on, like maturity played a lot into it and just growing up, but there was a lot of like, I just don't care and I'm gonna say whatever comes to my mind, going on like between ages 13 and 16 or whatever. And then I slowly just like, I don't know, I feel like the content that I was making got a little more tired over the years and a little less like whimsical and stuff, and it was like, man, this is sad. He's growing up and he's becoming jaded by daily life. So that was a big contributing thing. I thought I was just pretty dang funny looking back at my old videos. Definitely watch the Cuphead series and watch my hardcore Minecraft series if you want. It's almost like I just think it's funny probably because I don't remember how I was back then. So for me to watch it, it's funny. Maybe it'd be some for people who know me, like to compare to back then would also be interesting. But it's like you're on like a weird roller coaster ride during those videos because my ADHD was so bad. You would just take like random turns left and right, and I'd talk over myself so much. I'd at any time watching the video, it's kind of hard to keep up sometimes because I start like 2 or 3 branches of thought, and I'm not I have to bring it back to those branches of thought very commonly.
There. I don't trust it.
I'll just say this. My understanding of this channel has changed a lot over time. It was just kind of like, I'm doing whatever, whatever comes to mind. I'm going to make a video every day. That was back in middle school, high school times. Throughout college, it became more of a chore, I feel like. And then at one point I thought, why am I subjecting myself to this if I'm not having that much fun? And so I phased it out. And now, what is it? Because am I just going to post documenting videos, like life updates every couple years just to... am I going to 5 videos from now be in my 40s? That's that's a scary thought. I don't know. But yeah, I think a lot of people use social media as like a documentation tool of their life. If they didn't post it on Instagram or Facebook, did it really happen kind of thing? I mean, along those lines, I've realized I really don't like social media posting anymore. I've kind of leaned away from that, and honestly, it's done a lot of positive for my mental health, not being so engrossed in, I gotta document things, I gotta show people what I'm doing. I need people, I don't know, I need validation on the things that I'm doing. Like, at least for me, it diffused the meaning of things in my brain a lot. Things started being Like, you're trying to get to an end of something a lot if you're just looking at what you're getting out of it, rather than just doing it, you know, to enjoy the process of doing things. So I had other stuff to say, but again, this has been an hour and a half, so I'll just leave you with, I'm doing pretty good. So that's my update, and hopefully you guys are doing good too. Leave comments. I mean, I'm assuming anybody watching this video knows me personally. This isn't a goodbye to this channel. I might still occasionally make stuff whenever I feel like it for the channel. I might continue Silksong. I might play some other games. Who knows? I don't know if I have the status or the right to give advice for anybody, but these are just some things. You can discard them if you want, that I think helped me. Try different things. I think that's helped me a lot this past year. Try to fail at things. Try not to get discouraged when you fail. Try to be creative, learn new skills, and enjoy the process of doing all of that. What you qualify as an achievement or as an accomplishment when you're doing your hobby things, try to move that goalpost as far back as possible and think of things in the light that, am I learning stuff? Am I enjoying the process? Am I doing something? Okay, I guess that's it for me for the next 4 years. So again, to anyone who made it to the end of the video, just like put something weird down in the comments. Put like, I'm Pickle Rick or something. Don't put that. And I will see you in the next decade, perhaps. Hopefully not. Stay sweet.